Guys, Trustin here with the Trustin and Jeff show. We're back with episode number 14. Got Jeff here.
Yep, what's up, what's up?
It's
Better
been
late than never.
it's been a long day for everybody. I mean,
so
I had to get out, work, then went to the fight gym, then the normal gym, and then came back.
Yeah.
We're getting this here for you guys. I gotta make some food, get some editing done, and then pass out.
Yeah, I gotta do the same thing, man. I had a video I uploaded, but I gotta do a few more things before I make it public. But yeah, man. I recorded a bunch before I left this morning, and I got some of it uploaded, and then I had another one I need to finish editing, and it's crazy, man. Yeah, like it's been a long day today.
Yeah, when YouTube is one of those things where it's like you really have to take time out of your day every day.
No, I had to make sure to give myself like an extra hour or so to record before we left, and then even then I had like another half hour that I edited some stuff together, and yeah, man, it's a lot more time than people think to try to upload every day. So yeah, man, like it's like at least minimum a part-time job that you have to make a priority, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So,
like every single day.
And that's just trying to,
And that's just getting some gains on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
That's like not even, that's like the bare minimum if you're trying to grow. It's like you got to do something.
I've been averaging like 30 to 50 views, but like, I don't know. It's crazy because I feel like I've been doing better with my editing. My content's more, in a better direction, I feel.
Well, you had a lot of traction, and then you took a huge break.
Yeah, it'll work out. I got to get back to working on my channel more consistently, and work on some of the channel art, update a few things to kind of get everything going together in the same direction. So
yeah,
it'll get there, man. Like I said, it's like this. It's work in progress. We'll stay consistent. We'll keep uploading. And,
my channel's been growing. I've been getting a couple subs each day.
That's awesome, man.
I've been averaging about 500 to 2,000 views per short, and that's been helping me a decent amount.
I need to get back in the short game. That's one thing. Like that's another thing people don't realize. Is like, it takes like you got to be working on YouTube at a few different angles. Almost too, you know what I mean? Like
like we got the podcast. I do shorts.
Well, that you got to be interactive with
videos.
The
Yep, you gotta
try to respond to people.
Yep, you gotta respond to all the comments.
Be interactive, but like it's cool though, man. Like I like the community part of it. That's what it's about. You know?
Honestly, and it's one of the things that I look forward to most out of the week.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of videos recently, at least in my feed, popping up about the Ryan Upchurch, Adam Cahoon, Mises beef, which is like they're all like white rappers basically, but in the same little genre, and that's been a little interesting. It's weird to see like I don't know, man, like people get so like into someone as a fan to where like they don't, it's like they're just like, oh, F you if you don't agree with him 100%, F you. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, people get really intense over YouTube, people they like and support on YouTube, and it's crazy, man. Like I think it's cool.
Some people get so into the YouTube drama. It's like if their specific person that they're a fan of doesn't like when it crushes their souls.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like people really, I mean, like I said, I just thought the rap battle out of it all would be cool, but
you'd think if that's your career, you would just do it the traditional way and do a rap battle. Because that's how beef's usually settled, and any kind of rap or.
Yeah. What's crazy is like Kendrick Lamar had like a #1 hit that was a diss was a #1 hit. Like people are like, everybody's dancing to this diss song now. Like it's just crazy. Like, but yeah, man, I don't know. That's the way to handle it though. If you're rappers, like that's your lane, man. Like go at it in some disses, and that's what people want to see. Like I don't know, man. Just one of them things. But yeah, I like the battle rap thing, man. I do think it's cool. Like that's one of the cool things I think about YouTube is like it's opened up a lot of lanes, man, for people that used to not have. Yeah, I mean it's amazing how many different lanes in YouTube there are.
Well, yeah, you can be successful in anything on YouTube if you just post enough.
Well,
like if you were to stay consistent, post every single day, improve every single time, you could monetize anything.
Yeah, I believe you're right with that. Like,
and I mean, it could be something as simple as like making coat hangers. You could get that monetized if you did it enough.
Yeah.
And like maybe if you made the best coat hangers, putting engravings in them, like have what I mean, have that shit handmade.
Custom coat hangers.
Yeah, with their name on it, cool designs.
Could just be like some plastic ones out the closet, like bedazzled a little, like, hey, look at what I did.
Hey, maybe in the beginning,
it's
but once you have the resources, because that's how you would do it. You would just keep getting better.
Yeah.
You have to become the best, because those type of things, to monetize it, you have to be the best.
I mean, it is cool to see what Mr. Beast has became. It's I think there's proof out there that shows people. Yeah, you can do almost anything on YouTube and monetize it if you work at it and really try. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool, actually. I think that's awesome.
Another good thing about YouTube is just the sheer variety of different ways you can make content. You can make videos, you can live stream, you can do podcasts, you can do shorts, you can even post, like on Twitter, there's posts. You can post memes,
you got comments,
and that has its own different search algorithm behind it.
Are you talking about like when you
can do posts, like
community posts?
Yeah,
right? Like
you just post to your community. You're supposed to do one every single day.
Yeah,
because it has its own outreach.
I got you. Yeah, I noticed they pop up. Yeah, it's yeah. I think you should be trying. Like, yeah, that's one thing I need to work at, is trying to do. Like a little bit of everything each day on YouTube.
Yeah, every single day I do my best to at least do something. I mean, whether it be recording or like moving in that direction, giving myself more content to work with, working
doing
with
the
it.
100-minute thing?
That I definitely got to do some tonight.
Trying.
I know people were looking forward to the Elden Ring, and I just the last few days have been real hectic. A lot of family issues, things like that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get back to it tonight. Actually, I'm gonna make some food and then do 100 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm glad we got to do the pod though. Like I was trying to get a hold of you, but my phone had been dead most of the day because like the charger I got sucked. So like yeah, I was wanting to let you know I was definitely down to record whenever I did make it home from work. Oh man. But yeah, you know how big that area is. We had to pressure wash. It was crazy, dude. Like,
oh man, a whole pool.
Yeah,
you have to do a whole pool and everything that's around the pool.
Well, and I need to mention like Benny did a little weed eating, fixed a pump thing for him, like, plus like hauled off a few things of leaves before we even, you know what I mean. We raked up a few things of leaves before we even started. So
yeah.
Yeah, it was a long day for sure.
Definitely.
Oh, but it's good to stay with the pod, man. I'm excited. We're already up to 14, man.
We're getting there. Think about what episode 1000 is going to be.
7 weeks in, and like we were right around the same time with our workouts at the gym, right?
Yeah. Basically,
it seems a lot longer than 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe it's been 8, but yeah, it seems a lot longer than 2 months. So yeah, that's cool. It's been like the last week's been rough with the gym just because like the bouncing around, but we'll get something more consistent.
Well, now you don't have to worry about.
It'll be a little
any
easier.
Kind of school or anything like that. We can go later. It's no big deal.
Well, later might work for some videos for sure.
Yeah. Well, there's always less people at the gym.
Yeah. We need to. Hopefully, this next couple weeks we'll look into lavaliers, man. That's what we need to do. Like, if we have Bluetooth lavaliers, it'll just make everything easier. Even with the pod for right now. Because I know it'd be cool to sit back there and be able to release me back.
Yeah.
From the light, it would be.
You'd be falling asleep
I
though.
would be. I'd be like, he'd be like, all right, we gotta go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's cool though. I want to go listen to some Joe Rogan actually when I get done with this and like see what's going on. Like,
Yeah, I gotta get a 100-gram protein shake. I got some already pre-made hamburger in the fridge, and then I'm gonna make some eggs to go with that.
okay, yeah. I didn't eat the best today, but I'm still probably under my caloric intake just because how much calories I burn. But
yeah, going to the fight gym burns ridiculous calories.
But up till then, I've stayed with it. Like,
And working all day also does that.
Yeah. Lately, I've been on a pretty good routine though with like what I eat each day and like, staying really high in protein, really low in carbs, and yeah, man. Just trying to pick out the best things you got. That if you pick out your best options, you're normally all right.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody in the chat though. That's cool. We've been always have a few people in here hanging out, so that's cool, man. But yeah, anything new going on you've seen recently? Like, what's going on with anything new with? I can't even think of his name off the top of my head. Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross.
Tell me what's going on with Aiden.
I seen a video of him sparring with Jake Paul, but that was old. It was like 8 months ago.
Yeah, I remember back when they did some videos like that.
Yeah.
What do you think about the super fight? People talk about the super fight of the Tate Bros versus the
Paul brothers.
Yeah, do you think that'll ever happen? And who would you have if?
Oh, it'd be the Tates. I'd be rooting for them.
Yeah, I'd be rooting for them. Who do you think would win though?
The Tates.
If it's boxing, what if it's MMA? I think the Tates got it. Boxing, I think the Paul brothers.
If it was boxing, Andrew Tate would probably have the highest capacity to beat both.
Yeah.
Because he was a world champion kickboxer, and boxing's half of that.
Yeah.
And it'd be different, but his clinch and his boxing, I've seen his boxing sparring. He's legit.
Yeah, he's legit.
And he's tall, so he's got that
reach.
Tristan Tate, he's more of a brawler, but I wouldn't sleep on him and his
No,
capacity.
I mean, he fought professional.
Now for the super fight, is it one at a time? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Was
They
it
were
tag
trying to
team
say
or
like
was it 2-on-2?
I don't know. How do you do a tag team boxing match? I don't know.
Because if it was 2-on-2, then the Tates would win. Like if it was 2-on-2, just 4 people in a ring.
Yeah, I don't know.
My money would be on the Tates. But if it was like, if it's like tag team, then I could see some strategy being played where like one person's like calls out so they can get some rest, and then another person goes in.
Gets overworked or
yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Or unless they're doing it to where it's like it would be like Andrew versus Jake, Tristan versus Logan.
Yeah,
you know
I mean realistically, if it's boxing, you'd have to have 2 separate matches,
yeah,
which would be cool.
Be that.
Tristan and Logan would be a cool fight. I think everybody would like to see that.
Yeah,
I think it would be a good fight, and then Logan and Jake would be a good fight. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope. Yeah, like I said, we'll get to that at the end, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. That's I've heard that kicked around recently, and I'm like, man, that would be cool if it ever happened,
Yeah.
Or if they were all them fighting on the same card, that would be awesome too.
That would be.
So.
When you have to understand though that it's like once you get to that type of wealth, like. Don't get me wrong, the warrior spirit stays alive in anybody. I mean, Mike Tyson's going to fight at the age he's fighting at. But, like, once you get to where you're making millions every month, it's got to be hard to want to just go schedule a fight. Go get in a ring when you could go make more millions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you got to think that these people are making in a month what it would take us a decade to make if we were working a normal job.
Yeah.
Or more. Or some of them are making what we would retire on in a week.
Just their AdSense alone.
Yeah. I mean, the Tates are probably making. They're making like $1 million a day or something. Well, they're making killer
because they got like the Hustlers University and then the Real World. And they got
the War Room.
Yeah.
They got the War Room. They got a whole bunch of cool shit.
The paid programs are where it's at. Like for some people, everybody's got their own thing, but.
Well, and they got some legit programs on there. You know, I'm not trying to like promo them, but like I've looked into it to see, you know, to what capacity of value it held in it.
Yeah.
And so I checked it, and you know, their editing classes are great, especially if you're trying to learn AI and how to use it. And they go over each step.
Yeah.
And that's really nice when you're trying to make AI images to fit in a, like, say, a 9:16 aspect ratio for like shorts, because you got to generate them that way, or a 1:1 ratio, whatever that is, the Instagram one, the square one.
Yeah, I got you.
You know.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like what you learn when you start doing social media. I need to get back to using Instagram to some degree, man.
Yeah.
I've slacked on Instagram completely.
That in itself is like another full time.
But that's the thing, is like you need to really combine all of them together to promote each other.
Yeah.
But which hopefully that's what I want to get back to doing, where I'm posting at least once a day, maybe posting 5 days a week on YouTube, and then, you know, uploading like some posts pretty much every day on all platforms, whether it be YouTube, on my that's what I need to start doing, is using my comment page or my community page and then my Instagram, and share the post there back and forth between them. And then, but yeah, man, I'm definitely trying to get back to a grind with it. Lately, it's just been a lot, just even doing the videos and trying to upload videos consistently, which
the consistency part is the hardest part and the most necessary.
Well, but once you make that a part of your life, I think it gets easier from there, and it's definitely becoming a part of my life.
Yeah.
I mean, for one, it's been something I've done for 8 years, but longer than 8 years, since 2015. I mean, I've been doing YouTube to some capacity.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to just make it something I do every day now, because that's what I want it to be. So it's going to be a cool journey, man. I think it's really going to be cool. I've seen some real progress just in the last seven weeks. So
yeah,
I can't wait to see where we are at 21 weeks.
When I've noticed, like, if I really grind out when it comes to YouTube, like, the results get there pretty fast. It's just, there's like a ramp up process. It's like you need to be consistent for like a month or two, and then it really just starts ramping up.
Well, it's like a snowball.
Yeah, especially once you get unified in what content you're making and how you're making it. You get your own style.
Yeah.
Like, the style is important. Once you get your own style, then it's like people are just like, hell yeah.
I want to get a little more in depth, like more reality show like with my content, as far as like,
almost like what Ben Mala does.
Like, where you get to kind of follow me through the gym a little, and like kind of be there with me and experience what it's experience that experience of being in the gym with me, like. But I think that would be interesting for people, and it might, like, you know, hopefully inspire some other people to get out there and get in the gym. Whatever their challenges in life are. So
everybody should be in the gym. That's the truth. Everybody should be.
Yeah, you know.
At the very least, do something. I mean, you don't have to go in there and like lift up a house, you know. But you need to go in there and do something. Go do some cardio, do some stretches. You know, if you're you know, heavier, like.
Yeah, I want to run tomorrow and see what my mile time's looking like.
Yeah. I have this like new soreness that I haven't had in a while. It's not really new. It's just.
Well, that's
the
just
type that you get from the fight gym.
Yeah, that's just from rolling around and fighting all day.
Yeah, it's so much fun, though. It's like...
Well, I can't wait to check out some of the content.
Yeah, I got some... Okay, so you guys may not know this, but the fight gym I go to, what I did is I paid 6 months worth of, like, fees, because it helped the dude out. And then... I'm going to just record literally everything technique-wise that he's doing and post it to my YouTube. It gives him free advertising. It's Bendu Academy in Cincinnati. And I get the benefit of getting the views, because fighting is just endless content. Because it's so unique, because no one rolling session's the same. No one, you know, sparring session.
Yeah,
and then each technique is its own piece of content that you can make a whole short out of, and there's endless techniques. and endless variations. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say endless, but it's like
there's a lot.
There's thousands of
a lot
them.
of different things that could happen.
Yeah,
so.
there's thousands of them.
Well, man, I'm glad we got on here and done live.
Yeah, well, there was no way we weren't going to do it. I mean, we've been consistent every single week.
Trucking our way to 20 and well
and
beyond.
Well
to
beyond.
2000 beyond.
Yep. I want to get to like 10,000 before we die.
Yeah, that will be cool, man. That will be cool. We get there.
We get 10,000 before we both die.
That's a lot of Tuesdays and Thursdays. We might have to add a day in.
No, we're gonna add more in.
No,
definitely.
we're gonna start doing more, guys.
I would definitely like to do 3 a week or even 4 once it became something that like actually brought us, enough income to justify.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be down for sure.
Because I could do 3 comfortably and it not make us money but get us closer to it faster. Yeah. Or maybe even 4, but like...
We need to work on preparing some.
Yeah.
But we'll get there. Well,
our riffing's pretty good. We did pretty well this whole time.
I like doing the lives. Sometimes it's just cool to come chop it up with everybody about like whatever's on my mind about YouTube and what I think's going on. And
yeah.
We love to hear what everybody else's comments, everybody else's opinion are in the comments. So let us know what y'all think. Nah, I don't know. With that, I think we're...
Well, we still got... If we're doing 40, we still got 19 minutes.
Alright, we might go for 5 or 10 more.
We probably go to 30.
Yeah, we'll go to 30.
Yeah, we can't do less than 30 for a podcast.
Fine. Yeah, no, I'll do 30. But so, anything new going on? What's up?
I mean, most of what's new going on that I know of is
the same old.
Yeah, same old.
Well, the super fight thing would be cool. Like I said,
I seen this video.
Boxing has seemed to fallen off though. Like, it's weird. Like how like the Paul brothers, their boxing ventures and like KSI, like their boxing ventures seem to be doing all right, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of the other influenced boxers don't seem to get the. I don't know. Is it just not their thing, or it's not got the traction it used to? I don't know. If you get what I'm saying, like it used to be.
Talking about the smaller YouTubers who are doing it.
Well, there's smaller YouTubers doing it now too, but like. No, I'm talking about like the A-list YouTubers doing it. Like,
but it's just not like necessarily
the
hype isn't there.
Yeah, it well, I think the hype is like it was.
I think the issue with it is that the Pauls, when they first started, capitalized on the fact no one else was doing it, or that it wasn't as popular. I mean, there was always street beefs, but it wasn't like popular YouTubers clashing, because they had creator clash and things like that, and it was like a bunch of people who didn't really train. Yeah.
Well, I know they started actually training.
Yeah, they started
quite
Creator Clash after the first one, because there was multiple of them, from what I understand. After that, they started really like putting.
But they started really making some money for a while with them.
Yeah.
With the creator boxing or influencer boxing, but.
I think my point is that it's just not as popular because it's already been done, and they kind of capitalized at the perfect time to do it properly.
Well, normally when you're the first one in the game, that always helps,
Yeah. Yeah, if you're able to find something that's original, that hasn't been done, like, you can really...
Yeah.
You can capitalize it, but you can only capitalize on it for as long as it is original. And so, like, after it gets done once or a few times, or it gets replicated, because if you do it and it does amazing, other people are going to do it. Like, there's the Minecraft 100 days, and now everyone does 100 days in every single game that they play and makes videos about it. And they all do great, don't get me wrong. They all do great. But they do great because to get 100 days in the game, you got to spend a lot of time, and then you got to cut down hundreds upon hundreds of hours, or 20, 30 hours into just 1 hour long video. So like, it really helps you with that type of editing, and you just have a lot to choose from. The quality of content is there.
Well, yeah, and I think the effort too.
Yeah, you have to put a lot of effort into it. A lot of your editing software crashing and
All that, yeah,
doing
that's
with all
never
that. Like
fun,
mine still crashes. Like it still crashes every
That
like 30,
sucks,
40
man.
seconds. And I'm using like I got Premiere Pro on my PC. It has an RTX 4090 on it.
You're gonna have to call Geek Squad or something at some point, man.
Yeah. Well, when I updated my drivers, it helped, but from what I understand, doing research on it, is a lot of the NVIDIA graphics cards have issues with Premiere Pro,
Oh
and they
yeah.
have issues with a lot of different games.
Well,
So it just kind of needs to get ironed out. That's the thing about when you get the 4090 or anything above, like when they release the 50 series, is you're getting cutting edge technology, but you're also getting cutting edge headaches
yeah.
the whole time. Like if you were to get an RTX 3090, like those have been ironed out pretty well.
Yeah.
The 4050 series is having a like the 4050s, they're having some issues too.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you can get it ironed out so you can, do more editing and, use it to whatever capacity you want to be able to use it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wore out, man. But I was going to make
Yeah,
sure
I
to get
get
on
it.
here and at least do this, so.
Yeah, we get our 30 minutes in, then we can go make some food, and
Yeah.
then I got a live stream for another 100 minutes or so, edit a short,
What are you going to
pass
be
out
playing?
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and beat Elden Ring since it's the 100-minute series, and I'll just keep going.
Yeah.
You know, like some of them aren't 100 minutes though. Like I had to do an hour here, 45 minutes there, but it's more about the name.
Yeah.
And I want the majority of them to be 100 minutes. It's just I've come to it's really difficult to carve out 140 minutes
Yeah.
out of a day that's already busy.
Yeah. No.
You know, like
it
say you're
definitely is.
working or you're trying to work for 8 hours, you're trying to edit, you're trying to